Okay, time for another session of The Long Dark. I'm actually having mixed opinions about the game right now, because it's still an excellent game, but since there's no first player campaign yet, I'm pretty close to the end of where I'm enjoying playing the sandbox mode, because I'm very rapidly coming up on the point where I'll have explored everything, I'll have all the equipment that I need, so there won't really be anything to do except snare rabbits and boil water. Which isn't bad, but it doesn't really advance the story or the game at all. Now, Hinterland Studios, the maker of this game, have announced that on Tuesday the next big major update is coming out. They're not adding new maps per se, but what they are planning to add, at least from the screenshots that have been released, it looks like they're going to add actual navigatable transition zones between the different maps. And again, this is an excellent example of why it would be really nice if we had multiple save slots. Because right now, here I am playing my game, and I'm fully equipped, and I don't really want to lose this playthrough. Because when the next big map is added, it would be nice to be able to explore it with a fully repaired rifle, fully repaired equipment, storage, stockpile of food, and just go out and explore it without having to worry about survival. Or at least worry about survival as much. Conversely, what the heck? Huh, I would like to file a bug report. My keyboard stopped working. Oh, okay, there we go. For some reason I walked in a circle for no apparent reason. They still haven't fixed that glitch where the cars change color. The reason being is, from the screenshots they released, it looks like the mine, because it's an abandoned mine, to go from the coastal highway to where we are here in Pleasant Valley, that they're actually, you can go explore the mine, which is like, oh man, that's cool, I want to do it. But there's no real reason for me to. Like, I could, but this is a better place to survive anyways. Like, house, rabbits, lots of firewood, lots of food, lots of supplies. It's like, if I went back, it would be just to explore that zone. And then I'm kind of torn. So right now, I'm really debating sacrificing this playthrough or finding out some sneaky, underhanded way to outsmart the developer so that I can save it to have a second play slot. Because I would love to have multiple save files. Oh, the weather's terrible. What the heck. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, etc., etc. Although I am going to put that rabbit back inside. No sense walking around with a rabbit carcass. So yeah, I'm very tempted to try to figure out a way to quote-unquote save this playthrough, even though that defeats the whole purpose of permanent death, etc., etc. In order so that when the new release comes out, I can just go explore it. Because from where I am right now, to get back to those transition areas would be very tedious. But either way, that's not happening for a few more days. So, since we have food, we have water. I'm probably carrying too much water, but whatever. Let's go exploring. Today's job is... there's a river on the other side of this hill. Should be nice and out of the wind once we get down there. And just see where it goes. From what I've been able to tell, I've been from the very back to the very front of this map. Like, I've explored almost all of this area over here where we're looking right now. I haven't been. So if I just arbitrarily assign this direction as north, I don't know if it is, I'm just arbitrarily assigning it as north. I've been all the way to from north to south, but I haven't been to the eastern extreme or the western extreme. So since the wind chill isn't too bad down in this river valley, I'm just going to explore the river, see where it goes. Maybe there's another house over here. I suspect this river loops back around to the road, in which case I'll come out on the road and go back to the farmhouse. Yeah, it's still a beautiful game. Hinterland Studios hasn't released the full update list yet. They said they're going to do it on Tuesday when the update goes live, so we'll see what it's like. What's like then. It'd be nice if they added an achievement for survive to 100 days. So we're very close to 100 days. And yeah, I'm reluctant to get rid of this playthrough because with 8 bullets, I can easily survive. I get deer is 2-3 days worth of survival, depending on how much food, how much firewood and water you have stockpiled. It's like with what I have right now, I can easily keep going for another 15-30 days. Just starve myself until I run out of deer meat, shoot a deer, go back in the house, keep starving myself and just eating barely enough to stay alive for the next month. And then what will eventually happen is I'll either run out of bullets. Actually, no. Running out of bullets won't kill you. I'll either run out of cloth and won't be able to repair my clothing and I'll freeze to death. Or... oh, this place is new. Or I'll run out of gut and not be able to repair anything, which... or I'll run out of leather and not be able to repair anything. Running out of gut would probably be the most critical because most... if I don't have gut, I can't make snares. And if I can't make snares, I can't catch rabbits. If I can't catch rabbits, I'll starve to death, so... Of all of my supplies, once you run out of bullets, getting gut would be difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. And you'd basically be in a situation where recovery would be difficult. I think we might be approaching the western edge of this map. Ooh, old man's beard. That's good. Ah, darn it, the wind shifted. Come on. Good. Huh. Is that a house? That is a house. I'll be darned. Huh. Oh, this place is new. It's kind of cool. Draft Dodger's cabin. Well, the weather's terrible. Let's go inside and have fun. Oh, cool. Can't see anything. Let's take a quick look around. Okay, there's a bed. Nothing under the bed. Drawers, chair, container. Okay, so no small stuff that I can't find on my own.
I'll take it.
Food. Where's that plastic container?
I think I can use this.
Yes. Yes, I can. I'm just going to tear it down for cloth. Or actually... yeah, that's probably going to get torn down for cloth. So, since the wind's still terrible outside... yeah, let's repair our wool socks. Good. This actually isn't, man, that bake is a good warmth bonus. Huh, so this is a nice little place. So it's good to know that even in a map this large, there's still little areas like this. Scattered about, hidden on the other side of the hills. Again, it's a nice little cabin, but you can't really use it because there's no fireplace inside. So since you'd have to come outside to light fires, you'd be at risk of the elements you'd use a lot more fire with to do the same amount of cooking or boiling water. And most importantly, it makes you vulnerable to deer and bear attacks. Yes, deer attacks. The deer won't attack you. I meant to say bear and wolf attacks. It's early in the day, let's go get lost. So yeah, if that cabin had a little fireplace, that'd be perfect. And before I forget, let's pick some mushrooms. It's a very pretty game. Very, very pretty game. And thanks to the fact that I'm in the forest now, wind chill's gone down. So this feels like a typical spring or fall day. So what I'm doing right now is I want to see if there's anything farther this way. Again, using my arbitrary compass directions, I'm now wandering down the west side of the map. Again, completely arbitrary. I have no direction, I have no notion of which direction north actually is. I just picked north as the entry point to the map. Hopefully we don't run into any bears, because I do not have enough bullets to stop them. Ooh, pretty. Oh, wow. And that is a gorgeous view. I'm in a more than slight amount of trouble though if the weather changes. So I'm okay for the moment because there's absolutely no animals around me and I have enough food and water. But I don't have a bedroll and I really don't want to stay out here overnight. However, we have a mission. That mission is to see what's over on this part of the map. Oh, it does keep going. Oh, I found one of them. I'm so glad I'm recording. So this here is the secret and one of the only procedurally generated things in this game. And they're usually found in really out-of-the-way locations. These are survivalist shelters. Yeah, Prepper's Cache. Ooh. Cool. I've been playing this game since November. This is the first time I've actually found one of these.
Okay.
Let's get some light on this. Oh wow, food. Oh, so they can hide things in the grate. Food, bed, storm lantern, matches, tinder, newsprint. Beef jerky. Look at all the food. Can openers.
Probably useful.
Sure, why not? That bricks looks out of place, so I almost thought I could move it. Yeah, I know some of these bunkers apparently have, oh cool, I can even sleep here. I know some of these bunkers apparently have, whatchamacallit, fireplaces and workbenches inside them. Unfortunately, not this one. Although it
This'll
does
come in
have
handy.
ginger ale. That'd be a very low condition ginger ale. Yes, you are mine. Thank goodness. Lots of food. This is pretty cool. But I'm maxed out on weight, I can't carry anything more. Neat background sound effects though. Cool. Yeah, when they announced when Hinterland Studios did the release notes, they didn't mention that Prepper's bunkers were to be found in Pleasant Valley as well. Oh, can I still keep going? Oh wow, this does keep going. Okay, now I'm really torn. Because I kind of want to just stay out here and explore. Wow, they weren't kidding, this map is really huge. I gotta fix my hunting knife. Okay, well, I kind of mixed up my mind. I didn't realize that the map literally just keeps going. So I'm definitely not getting rid of the save, because this map is huge. I knew it was huge, but I didn't know it was this huge. It's 3 o'clock, there's absolutely no way I can get back to the farmhouse now, because I can't quite... I know how to get back there, but my route to get back there I wouldn't get back until after dark. So I don't want to get back after dark. So what I'll do instead is we're going to see if I can create a fire in the grate inside the bunker. Hopefully we can. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try to create a fire inside that grate. So having a stove inside would be awesome, because then I don't have to sit up here. Okay, that's a big no. Cannot start campfire indoors. Darn.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
At least I don't have to boil water today. Such a nice animation on the hatch. Okay, tinder plug, cedar firewood. This game is gorgeous. Although it's really annoying that they removed the collision around the fire, so you can now stand inside your fire, which is very unfortunate. The coat weighs 3 kilos, and I really don't want to have to bring that coat with me if I don't have to. So I'm just going to leave the coat here in the bunker once I get all this put together. Oh yeah, there's only the two things of deer. Of course I haven't. Melt snow. Always melt snow. Don't ever not melt snow. And because I love herbal tea, let's make us a cup of herbal tea. It's such a gorgeous game. I've said it before in earlier, where's my herbal tea? Hot herbal tea. I've said in earlier Let's Plays, but just in case you're wondering, I found out about this game by watching Alex Stacey on IDDQDerp, which is a channel on Loading Ready Run. Very good channel, very entertaining to watch. If you enjoy Let's Plays and whatnot, I highly, highly recommend giving them a look-see. This game is by Hinchtown Studios. They're based out of Vancouver Island in British Columbia, which is probably why it's set in Canada. Go Canada. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous game, and I highly recommend anyone who's like vaguely interested in this sort of thing to check it out. It's on early access on Steam right now, and there's usually monthly updates. Sometimes an update every 2 to 3 weeks. Very vibrant community. Highly, highly recommend checking it out. It's an awesome game. As for me, ooh,
Best be prepared for anything.
I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. And my storm lantern is still better. But I can finally repair stuff. Nope, don't need to repair you quite yet. Oh yeah, it was my mitts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ditch some of that water when I wake up in the morning. Gorgeous game. Absolutely gorgeous game. Yeah. Tools are getting worn down. Don't quite need to repair them yet, though. I'm sure some people who watch this might complain that, oh, why are you carrying all this junk? Well, yes, all this adds up to weight, and weight equals more calories lost, and I don't really need a can opener. But if the can opener is a useful piece of scrap metal is how I view it. So if I'm out here and something breaks and I need to repair it with scrap metal, so I always have a can opener for opening cans, I have a way of doing so. I just harvest my can opener and away we go. That water dripping effect is amazing. I know I'm hungry, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I'm now trapped in this bunker because the weather sounds like it turned bad outside. So let's take a look how bad the weather actually is. Let's see. This does not look like a good situation. Conversely, it's no worse than yesterday. So, kilo for 800, 0.3 for 5. You weigh more. Nice having beef jerky again. Very good weight ratio.
I'll take it.
So I got plenty of water and food, and I still have my axe if I need to light a fire, so we should be good. Now my only major concern right now is if Mr. Wolf decides to come back and pay us a visit. Because there's a wolf around here somewhere, because it ate that deer. So hopefully we don't come up on him. And if we see any bears, we're booking it back to that shelter. Let's check over here. Might be some old man's beard in some of these deadfalls. The reason I'm looking for old man's beard is, oh wow, burnt out houses. You can use old man's beer in lieu of antibiotics if you get injured. Make a special bandage, and then you just apply it all in one shot. Huh. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Pity these houses are burnt down though. Darn, I can't scavenge what's left of them. Let's see. Ooh. Pop.
I think I can use this.
Speaking of antibiotics. What the heck happened here?
This stuff will come in handy.
Again, only reason why I picked up that pry bar is I intend to convert to scrap metal. And then use the scrap metal to repair my hunting knife. Which is getting very worn down. What on earth happened there that had a first aid kit and a pop on the outside and had the house burned down? Oh. Ooh. So that's how far we've come. So the entry point to the map is over here somewhere. There's a barn where we spent the first couple of nights. There's the house. And if I walk straight forward, game over. So let's not walk straight forward, let's go this way. So maybe there's an intact house up here, and I can use it as a temporary base camp and repair all my stuff since I keep finding all the scrap metal. I'm not overweight, am I? Ooh, dangerously close though. So what I'm wondering is, how on earth do you get up here? Because I don't remember there being any roads that go up into the mountains. But there has to be a road somewhere because there's houses up here. Oh ho ho. Vertigo! Playing a video game and I'm getting vertigo. Now that's just cool. So apparently, again, if I arbitrarily assign that mountain where the mine is that you get to this map as being north, the western side of this map is pretty darn cool. Shoot. We're getting a bit cold, but we're still okay. The heck happened to burn all this stuff down? Well,
Probably useful.
looks like he was mauled by wildlife. Ooh, hunting knife. That's better condition than mine's then. Hunting knife and a flare. Mauled by animals.
Okay.
Don't know what that's doing there, but it's dinner now. What the heck happened up here? We've got 2 dead guys and 3 burned down houses. Makes me think there's a bear around here or something. I really hope there's not a bear around here, because I can't really defend myself against one right now. Oh wow, the map goes all the way back there. Eesh. Well, in order to avoid getting lost, I'm gonna stay in this, like, dead, burnt out tree section. So at least then if the weather turns, I can follow the dead, burnt out trees back to the houses. Or what's left of them. And then go around those rocks to find the shelter. It's weird though, there should be like a driveway or a vehicle or something. Like if people were living up here, they had to get up here somehow. that a rock or a house over there? Just rocks. This finally looks like I might be on a road, though. Yeah, I think I'm finally on the road. Still have no idea where I'm going, though. It's my base camp with all my food, shelter, stockpiles, bullets, everything is in the exact opposite direction. Nope, those are just rocks that I saw a corpse. Huh. Okay, I'm going to deviate off the road a bit and poke my head in these trees. Then there looks like bear country. So we're not going over there. At least I know there's no wolves. The wolf would have gone after that deer by now. Yep, this is definitely a road. Oh, I still got tons of time. And I'm not even cold anymore. Yeah, let's see where this road goes. And then if the road doesn't go anywhere interesting, we'll turn around at, the road doesn't go anywhere interesting, we'll turn around at 2 o'clock, go back, sleep in the bunker, and then go back to the farmhouse tomorrow. Personally, I'd much prefer to find another cabin or a house or something over here, so I have somewhere to spend the night. See more rabbits. Seem to be lots of rabbits on this map. Still no indication of predatory animals, which is good for me. Yeah, okay, so this is probably actually the western edge of this map. Because there's no way you can get over that cliff. Pity this isn't more like the first area of Mystery Lake. Mystery Lake was much easier to navigate because I know this is supposed to be a road, without any even like signposts or landmarks. If I even went slightly into those trees, I'd get completely lost. 2.5 more hours. Yeah, again, if you were just exploring this map and you came over here, how would you know that on the right is a road and on the left is... That looks like a bear. I'm gonna run this way. I don't know what that is. I don't want to find out. I'm running this way. He ran, Wow, I'm playing a female character. She ran so far away. The heck was that? Oh, that was terrifying. The heck was it though? I didn't hear a wolf bark, so it might have been a bear. Because the big black scary things that were moving down there, I'm going up in this direction. Back towards where I know there's safety. Yeah, that's just unnerving. I have no idea what was down there. Rabbit. And again, you can kind of tell this is a road because of the ruts, or heck, maybe it's not even intended to be a road. I'm calling it a road because it leads to houses. But, like without signposts or anything, it'd be very, very easy to get lost. Incredibly easy to get lost. Oh, since I'm not being chased by big black things anymore, I'm gonna see where this river goes. Because I've still got 2 more hours before I have to head back to the prepper's bunker. I suspect this just goes to a dead end, like a waterfall or something. It's unfortunate I have yet to find a place to go ice fishing on this map, even though I still carry my ice fishing gear with me. And yes, it's dangerous to be down in places like this because you can't see anything around you. But at the moment I'm more concerned about getting lost. I'm far more concerned about getting lost. Yeah, so that goes to a waterfall on that side. About an hour and a half to find a new shelter, or we have to turn back. That'd be such a letdown though if it's your first time on this map. It's getting close to dark. You see houses in the distance, you run up to them, and it's 2 dead guys and 3 burnt out houses. And you don't look around the back to find the prepper's bunker and you just freeze to death there. That would kind of suck. Conversely, you do look around the back and you find the prepper's bunker. That would just be such a sense of elation. It's like, oh, I'm not going to freeze to death. I do not want to see a bear. Bears are bad. I do not trust the aiming mechanics in this game enough to actually shoot a bear if I see one right now. I also don't know where I'm going. But I've still got another hour. And lots of food, and lots of water, so why not? Ooh, picnic tables. I made the right choice. There might be something back here. And hopefully it's not Yogi. Ooh, now that's gorgeous. Misty Falls picnic area. That definitely lives up to the description. Great, more dead people.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Thank you, Frozen Corpse. I will gladly take your candy bar. I assume that goes back to where I want. Just gonna see if there's anything else around here. I don't think there is. This looks like a dead end. Tall, foreboding mountains. Yeah, that's about as close as I want to get. Tree. Weird place for a corpse, though. Like, what the heck was he doing out here? Run! Yeah, again, there's... like, yes, it's a picnic area, but how the heck do you get to it? Like, this does not look like a road. And if it is a road, then the BC Park Service has a lot of work to do. Okay, I officially made a poor choice. So now I don't know where I am or where I'm going. Thought that would be a shortcut to get back to the burnt out cabins. Okay. I'm gonna go this way because this should be parallel to the river. That should bring me back where I want to go. This is the nice thing about being in a video game. My character will actually walk in a straight line. Okay. Well, that worked. Also means that there's still more spaces to explore over there. Yeah, I'm getting cold, tired, and hungry, so... Well, I'm getting tired, hungry, and thirsty, so I guess it's time to head back. Here's a good question. Flares are supposed to scare off wildlife. I wonder if they work on bears. I have a sneaky suspicion that they wouldn't. I could have kept exploring. We're already back at the cabins. Are you a wolf, or are you just a black pixel on my screen? You are a black pixel. You know this game's got you spooked when everything that's black and small has you thinking, oh my gosh, it might be a wolf. Yeah. Step one, let's make sure we can find, while there's still plenty of daylight, we're going to make sure we know exactly how to get back to the prepper's bunker. And once we make sure we know how to get back to the prepper's bunker, we'll explore for another 45 minutes. Pity that I can't just deliberately axe these trees. Oh man, I would have walked right by my bunker. There it is there. I thought it was around this corner. Huh, if I hadn't lit that fire the other night, never would have seen it. get inside. Let's see what we can do with our equipment. Okay, so the rifle can be repaired. Hatchet doesn't need to be repaired yet. The knife we just found doesn't need to be repaired. Oh, we get 2 scrap metal for that. Still don't need to repair it. But we can repair the gun. Yeah. We can repair the gun. The hatchet and the knife are fine. Pity we can't repair those. Yeah, lantern's fine too. Good. Don't need and we don't want our equipment breaking down. That's just a road to misery. Let's eat some dog food. Because why not? Call me Max. Don't need those. I'll keep 1 flare, don't need both. Definitely don't need 2 things of accelerant. Need to keep the gut. Hopefully I remember to come. Hopefully I remember to come back and pick it up. I don't know if I will, but hopefully I do. Some antiseptic, antibiotics, bandages, painkillers, tea. Oh yeah, I have 2 hunting knives, so I don't need both. I'm gonna keep you on me just for emergencies. Oh gosh, look how tired I'm getting.
This'll come in handy.
Especially since I have a can opener. But there's 2 can openers in here, so whatever. Eat, drink, and be merry. I'm just trying to eat all the low quality stuff, because with the low quality stuff you might get food poisoning. Okay. And once I wake up in the morning, I think that'll be all the time I have to play for today. So unfortunately, things need doing. And as much as I enjoy the long dark, I've also got to get other stuff done too. Okay. Oops. 12 and a bit days to go and we'll hit 100. Okay, so you've been watching me, Charlie, play The Long Dark. We've managed to find a Prepper's cache, which is awesome. My only complaint is that I cannot light a fire in here. I wish I could light a fire in here. Plenty of food though. And as I said, this game is by Hinterland Studios, which is based off Vancouver Island in beautiful British Columbia. I highly, highly, highly recommend you getting this game because it is awesome. And I got tuned into this game by watching IDDQ by Alex Stacey on loadingreadyrun.com. So I highly recommend you checking them out as well. So, thank you very much for watching. Oops. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourselves a great day. This is Charlie, signing out.